you to everybody for coming on and joining us today. Sorry it's taken a couple of minutes, but we've got a lot of you on, so it takes you time to drop in. I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves. So first of all, we have Victoria. Victoria, tell us who you are, where you're from, and what you're wearing today.
Well, yeah. So Victoria from Paradise Promotions. I am going to be talking about Fort Young in Dominica today, but I happen to be in Jamaica at S Hotel. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning and I've got my bikini on and I am ready to hit the beach with some travel agents who are out there swimming with an eagle ray at the moment. So yeah, this is not a screensaver. This is actually real.
Yeah, and if you keep logging your bookings, everybody, this could be you, one of those travel agents on the beach, swimming in the sea.
Yeah.
Okay, super. Thank you very much, Victoria. You've got your £50 or dollars prize today.
£50 or $50. Yeah, for yeah, it can either be a My Booking reward or it could be an Amazon voucher, so the winner can decide which they would prefer.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. We've also got Graham, who's just flown back from the Caribbean. So Graham, hello. Tell us who you are and where you're from.
Well, I am Graham. You've already said that. I am Graham. Just got back, a little bit jet lagged today, but more than happy to be on this lovely webinar. And I'm talking today about the beautiful region of Dominican Republic, Punta Cana, and the impressive resorts. And someone, that's meaning you guys, is going to walk away with a £50 or $60 voucher. Have fun, everyone.
Thank you, Graham. And we've also got the lovely Linda. Linda, thank you very much for joining us today. Tell us where you're from and who you are today.
Well, thank you, everyone. I'm Linda Santos, and I represent Majestic Resorts in both destination, Mexico and the Dominican Republic. I'm currently based in Spain, in Palma de Mallorca, to be more specific, but I'm really looking forward also to be in the Caribbean. And the person that wins our question today is going to earn 3 complimentary nights valid for 2 adults to enjoy that.
Super, thank you very much. And you're going to take us straight away to Mexico and Dominican, so over to you, Linda.
Yes, I will. Let me just share my screen. Share. Okay, can you see my screen? Perfect. So, as I mentioned, I represent Majestic Resorts in the Dominican Republic, Punta Cana, and also in Mexico, beautiful New Costa Mujeres. And let me introduce you this short video for a walkthrough. So who we are? Majestic Resort is an Spanish hotel brand that has been established for many years and just decided to start their first steps in 2005 when we first opened our first property in Punta Cana. Majestic Resort is devoted to delivering sense of community on its all-inclusive service. We offer a 24-hour all-inclusive service in all our properties, with each detail intended to exceed each guest's expectations. Guests will encounter the highest standards of quality, including abundantly spacious accommodations, a distinctive culinary and mixology experience, enriching spa, incredibly entertainment, and exclusive and personalized service. At the moment, Majestic Resort counts with 3 different brands: the Majestic Elegance Selection, Majestic Mirage, Majestic Elegance, and Majestic Colonial, counting with the Majestic Elegance in both destinations, Mexico and also the Dominican Republic. So we're going to start with Punta Cana, the Dominican Republic. Majestic Resorts in Punta Cana is located just 25 minutes away from the Punta Cana International Airport, and the 3 resorts are located right next to each other. As you can see there, the 2 red grids represent the facilities that are shared, which are the tennis courts, basketball courts, Caribbean streets with shops, kids club, convention center, discotheque. But then the remaining facilities, such as restaurants and bars, are independent to each resort. Just to remark, the 3 of them are 5 stars, 24 hours, all inclusive. And of course, as you can see here, right in front of the beautiful Bávaro Beach. We actually have a coral reef right in front of us. So when the water comes to the coast, it comes really soft and quiet. It's a beautiful turquoise color and very white and sandy beaches. So the first one is the Majestic Colonial, which is the first one that we happened to open in 2005. And it was completely renovated in 2017. Majestic Colonial as a brand is more family oriented, and it's a resort with more a traditional Caribbean style. At the Majestic Colonial, you can find a free-form swimming pool that goes all the way down the property, and that you can also see in this main image. In the three resorts, pools is not a problem at all. And we also come with 2 Colonial Club pools that are exclusive for adults only section clubs. We also have 7 restaurants where no reservations are required for the most of them, and 14 bars, including premium brands. And at this property, even though it's more families oriented, we also count with an adults only section that also counts with amenities and facilities just for the clients that is looking for something more exclusive and focusing to adults. So the Majestic Colonial, at the Majestic Colonial, you can find yourself in a Caribbean paradise with classic guests, generously spacious suites situated among gorgeous tropical gardens. In terms of the rooms, in the family section, you can find all the amenities that you will expect in a 5-star resort. All the rooms have in-room jacuzzi, separate walk-in shower, also furnished balcony or terrace, bathrobes and sleepers, safe included, coffee maker, mini bar refills every day. And one of our most distinctive categories is our beautiful rooms, junior suites, with a very spacious room, and also the different categories apart from the main one. So the junior suites have around 532 square feet, that is like 50 square meters. And as you can see, either 1 king size bed or 2 double beds, the in-room jacuzzi, also mini bar refilled every day, beautiful decoration, colonial style. And parting from that base, which is a junior suite, this is like our basic to say something room category that we have. We have the Majestic junior suites that have direct access from the room to the pool. Also with all the space that you can come with the junior suite inside of the room. The junior suite ocean views, that as its name says, is a spectacular view to the ocean. We also have the Colonial Junior Suite ocean front, that in this case, these rooms have additionally an outdoor jacuzzi as well in a private terrace. And also we count with 1-bedroom suites that are twice the size of a junior suite. So yet again, double that space, 1,064 square feet, that is around 100 square meters. And then the adults only club that will count with additional amenities, such as butler service for all the clients. It's located in a separate area where clients will have access to private pool areas, private beach areas, also exclusive VIP lounges just for adults, and also upgraded amenities in the rooms, such as pillow menus, aromatherapy for pillows, amongst other. And the peculiarity of this section is that, if you take the rooms, they're going to be basically the same, but for a small fee, you can upgrade and obtain all these extra amenities that I just mentioned, such as the butler service, pillow menu, and also another one that is very important to remark is that even though we offer breakfast and lunch for all our guests, exclusively for the clients staying at the clubs, we have breakfast and lunch a la carte. And then right next to the Colonial is the Majestic Elegance. The Majestic Elegance was opened in 2008, and it has been renewed several times, but this year it's also gonna have go under major renovations in this fall. Majestic Elegance as a brand is more adults oriented, even though it doesn't seclude the kids and families. We do accept families as well, but because of the ambiance, because of the focus, because of the different type of entertainment that we offer, we can say it's more adults oriented. We also have a lagoon style pool and 4 elegance club pools, exclusive for adults, 7 restaurants. Within the specialties that you can find in the restaurants in the 3 properties are seafood with different lobster and all the different type of fishes and no fees additional to it. Clients can go as many times as they want to. There are no restrictions. We also have Oriental specialties. We have gourmet, we have Italian, and we just require reservations for 2 of our restaurants that are the teppanyakis because it's a show cooking, and the gourmet because it's just more elaborated kind of cuisine. But also if the clients can go many times, like if they want to try to go, I don't know, all their steaks because they prefer the Oriental food, they can do it with no restrictions and with no extra cost or fees. We also have at the Majestic Elegance 2 different areas, Majestic family section and also the Elegance Club that is for adults. So at the Elegance, you can step right out of your beautiful pool, views from elegant suites equipped with top-notch amenities. In the family section of the Majestic Elegance, you can find all the amenities that you will expect in a 5-star, robes and sleepers, in-room jacuzzi, but in the case of the Majestic Elegance, instead of having the jacuzzi in the bathroom, it's conveniently located right in one of the corners of the room, so you can overlook actually from the room over the terrace and have like a relaxing bag overlooking the exterior. Also, we count with safe, coffee maker, mini bar filled every day, and all the room categories that we have are parting for 532 square feet. We have rooms with direct access from the room to the pool, besides the spaciousness of the interior and the indoor jacuzzi. Some other rooms also that have outdoor jacuzzi, and also the 1-bedroom suites that are twice the size. And then at the Elegance Club adults only section, we count with the same room categories, but the amenities actually will be the ones that will upgrade these sections, such as the clients will come with butler service included during their whole stay, access to private lunch and breakfast a la carte, VIP lounges, private pool areas and beach areas with valley beds as well, exclusive to the adults only. And then right next to it is the Majestic Mirage. And the Majestic Mirage is our most recent property in Punta Cana. It actually opened in 2006. And this brand, we will say, is more luxury oriented. And all the customers here, the same in the family section and the adults only section, can get the exclusive amenity of the club. We have in this property 12 lagoon pool styles, 8 Mirage Club pools, 8 restaurants. Again, no reservations for the most of them. Clients can go as many times as they want to. We have the best cut of meats in the steak restaurant. We have lobster. We have Oriental specialty. So the client can just choose whatever they want to. And if they want to try just one restaurant during their stay, they can do it. But if they want to try them all again and again, they can also do it. 14 bars, including top-notch international brands as well within our all-inclusive. And as I was mentioning, instead of having just adults only, a club only for the adults, at the Mirage, we have a club for families and a club also for adults. And this particular property, it's all suites. So it's exceptionally spacious. It have 1,000 square feet, starting with the basic room. So, parting from that, you can see when the client is looking for something extra, this is the property that you can offer. So for all the guests, we offer butler service, 24-hour room service, pillow menu, aromatherapy for pillows, private beach and pool areas for families, but also for adults only in separate sections. We also have a la carte breakfast and lunch separated as well for families and also for adults only. And the rooms, as you can see here, first one is a 1-bedroom suite. It has 1,000 square feet. Very unique decoration. It's actually, I will say, when they thought about upgrading from what we already have, because bear in mind that we have 5-star resorts, they really take an extra step to take this out of whatever we're used to in terms of the all-inclusive. So also it's important to mention that this is one of the few properties in the area that actually it's all suite. So the next room category, as you can see here, is the Sky View Suite, beautiful outdoor jacuzzi, spectacular views. We also have swim-up suites. Besides of the spacious of the interior, you have these outdoor jacuzzi, direct access from the room to the pool. And there are some specific family suites that are able to accommodate up to 6 people, which is also another point to remark because we're just one of the few resorts in the area that offer this possibility. And in the adults only section, we come with the same room categories. In Punta Cana, we offer free golf in the Punta Blanca golf course right next to us, unlimited for the clients staying at the Majestic Mirage, and also 1 green fee for the clients staying at the main sections of the hotels Colonial and Elegance, and 2 for the clients staying at the adults only section. It's just 5 minutes away, so that they come and pick the clients in the golf carts. There is activities for all in Punta Cana. We have kids club, we have a spa, we have casino, we have discotheque, we have a sports center. So whatever the clients needs, we offer. And jumping a little bit to Mexico, we have the Costa Mujeres. This is the newest of them all. We opened Costa Mujeres in 2019 in the beautiful Costa Mujeres area. It's a new developed area around 35 minutes away from the Cancun International Airport. It has a spectacular beach, and this property, because it's part of the Elegance brand, is more adults oriented. It counts with 12 pools, 7 Elegance Club pools, 7 restaurants, no restrictions. Again, clients can go as many times as they want to, 12 bars, including top-notch drinks. And again, the family section and the Elegance Club adults only section. So here, as you can see, also all the rooms, the decoration, the details. We even went a step further. The rooms here at the Majestic Costa Mujeres are from 500 square feet as well, very spacious. Some of these rooms have direct access from the room to the pool, their own private, outdoor jacuzzi. All the rooms have outdoor jacuzzi actually, but some others have beautiful terrace, all double the size. In the family section, we offer all the amenities that you can expect, the bros, the sleeper, safe coffee maker. And then in the Elegance Club, we actually offer the additional butler service, VIP areas for a la carte breakfast and lunch, also exclusive area at the pool and at the beach just for adults, which make it a more exclusive type of service. And these are the beautiful rooms. And there is one that we most remark, which is the last one here. It's very demanded because besides of the amazing view, you can have this outdoor pool overlooking the ocean. This is just spectacular. It's the plunge pool. It's one of our most demanded and most beautiful rooms. And in the case of Mexico, we have special agreements for the golf and the Puerto Cancun golf course. And the clients can just book it when they arrive with their guest services. And at this property, we also offer activities for all. We actually have this beautiful spot. It's really impressive because what they made was, so they emulate a cenote and they build it like if it was actually a cave. And it just melts with the ambience, with Mexico, the culture and everything, and also super relaxing. We also have a kids club and a teens area. And besides everything that I just mentioned, part of the facilities and amenities that we offer, we also offer weddings. The clients that books 15 rooms, 7 nights can get a complimentary wedding package in any of our resorts in the 2 destinations. Also, we offer free honeymoon bonus, including romantic breakfast, romantic dinner, fruit platter, upgrades, early check-in, late checkouts, and the guest only needs to be married and travel within 1 month of the actual wedding. We also come with group specials for 16 or the 21st passenger free, depending on the travel and booking windows, and also complimentary value adds such as upgrades, cocktail hours, welcome banners. And this is just like a recap of what we just went through to remind you why we consider Majestic, is just different from the rest of the properties. And the first thing is the spaciousness of our suites. As you could see, we have a spectacular rooms or parting, from 500 square feet to 1,000 square feet, really, really spacious. Also, we have really conveniently located properties because even if they are, as you could see, big, it's really simple. There is one straight line once you get to the property, to the beach and back and forward, and also the restaurants and the bars, everything is conveniently located so you can easily access through the resort. There is no time sharing or resorts. Also, the best is included, as I was mentioning, no restrictions in any of our restaurants. You can have the best cuts of meats, of laughter on daily basis as you prefer with no restrictions. Also, we have premium brands within our all-inclusive top-notch and or different bars in the different properties. It's made for families, yes, but it also has a niche for the clients that are traveling as a couples. We can celebrate all the different memories as honeymooners, anniversaries, birthdays, and weddings, of course. We have free golf. We also have in Mexico, besides all these, fun and fitness. And actually, in both destinations, we have a beautiful and very complete, gym that the clients can go, and whether if they choose to go to the colonial one or to the elegance one or to the Mirage one, it's up to their choice. We also actually, I didn't mention this, but we also have a spectacular spa in the colonial, and also another one that is shared between the Majestic Elegance and the Mirage in the Dominican Republic. So the clients also can choose one of these beautiful locations. So just thank you for your time. I hope that I was able to cover all our beautiful properties. And any questions, any doubts, please feel free to reach. And also here is a link that you can connect some travel agents to receive our news. And also bear in mind that we do have travel agents rates and specials for all of you.
Super amazing. Thank you very much, Linda. You have got quite a few questions in the Q&A tab, so we will have if you can just have a look at those. Victoria, are you there? She's maybe gone swimming.
I am.
Maybe
I've gone swimming. I just popped off for a quick swim there. No, I'm here. I'm on this new laptop, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Right, so I'm going to share my screen.
Okay.
Hopefully this will work. And hopefully everybody can see the presentation. Okay.
Yeah, we can.
Good. Okay, I can't see you anymore. It's completely disappeared, but I will just keep going. So do shout out if for any reason you can't see or hear me. And I'm going to take you over to Dominica, to what we like to describe it as the Costa Rica of the Caribbean. So first of all, just to set the scene, I'm going to play you a short video. And if you'd like a link to the video or a copy of the video, then I can make sure.
Okay, boom, we call it Dominica.
Yes, the nature isle of the Caribbean.
It's rum punch time.
Oh, we call it Dominican.
It is spelled Dominica. It is not Dominican Republic. It is pronounced Dominica and is situated between Guadeloupe and Martinique in the Caribbean.
When I think of Dominica, it's all natural. And you can get you could just go to the tree right now and pick a pawpaw and you just eat. You just go to the garden, get a cane and you make a juice. So it's just lovely. It's just nature. You know, you could get everything from Dominica.
We are Dominica.
We call it Dominica, the nature island.
Live life.
Yeah, we love Dominica, and I hope you love it too as well. You don't know.
We call it Dominica.
We call it Dominica.
It's called Dominica.
Call it Dominica.
We call it Dominica.
We call it Dominica.
We call it Dominica.
Called Dominica, the nature island.
Nature, you're one with nature. If you want to be in harmony and one with nature, come to Dominica.
So there you go. Definitely a beautiful island. Often it gets confused with Dom Rep, but it is definitely not Dom Rep. In terms of where Dominica is situated, it is between Guadeloupe and Martinique. And in terms of how you get to Dominica, if you're coming out of the US, then you have direct flights with American Airlines from Miami. And if you're coming out of the UK or Europe, you can come from London. British Airways has a flight that goes from London into Barbados, and then you change in Barbados in transit and you go through to Dominica. It's a code share, so you're ticketed right the way through, your luggage goes through, you would just come out in Barbados, and you have about 2 hours in Barbados to make this, and it's a small airport, so it's very easy and convenient. So that works really well. You can also go through with Virgin, and I understand that Virgin has an agreement with Cal Airways, which is Caribbean Airways, but I haven't seen all the details with that. So there's lots of different ways that you can do it. It's also a fabulous destination to twin, and you could twin it very easily with a Barbados, St. Lucia or Antigua. If you twin it with St. Lucia, you would need to do the St. Lucia leg of the holiday first, because you would fly into Hunor International Airport, and then you would fly out of the smaller airport up by Castries. So you would need to make sure that you didn't have to do that transfer in a day. But for Antigua and Barbados, you can go straight through. So the nature island of the Caribbean, 365 rivers, loads of adventure above the ground and below the ground. And what's wonderful with Dominica, you can really make this how much you want it to be an adventure holiday. So you can do extreme adventure. We have the world's second largest boiling lake, which is a fabulous hike that takes about 6 hours, or you can do little nature trails and bird watching. They have a passport that they stamp every time you do a trail. So you could walk from one end of the island to another end of the island, but you could do that over subsequent visits. And that's called the Wakabuki Trail. And every time you do another area, they stamp your passport. So you don't have to go all out hardcore, but if you want to do some more extreme adventure, there is so much. So this is canyoning, and canyoning is just around the corner from Fort Young Hotel and Dive Resort, and this is our GM connection, which I haven't done, but I would absolutely love to do. I think I'm going to try and get it onto the next round trip, but this just looks incredible. If you don't want to jump, you can come down on a rope, and I think there are 7 different elevations that you can jump down. So this is just looks amazing. I think, I don't know if anyone's done canyoning before. So above the ground, you know, we've kind of these images just kind of show different areas of Dominica, and it really is so lush. I mean, if you've been to St. Lucia, it's very much like the south of St. Lucia, I would say, but the whole island is like this. And as you land into the airport, you just feel like you're landing in an amazing adventure that you cannot just wait to get out and explore. So another great thing about Dominica is its low density. There are only 70,000 people living on the island, so that there's no great abundance of hotels. You don't have the big hotel chains, because you have to spend a little bit extra in time and effort and to get to Dominica. It's not mass tourism at all, and the people in Dominica are so friendly, and they're so happy that you have made that extra journey. Service is incredible, and just their natural personality is just one of the friendliest people in the Caribbean that I've come across. And then obviously you've got the land adventure, but you've got the water adventure as well. So as amazing and dramatic and beautiful as it is above the ground, it's the same under the ground in Dominica. There's fabulous diving, and as I say, we are Fort Young Hotel and Dive Resort, so we're the only property on the island that has a dive shop. And you can dive from right outside in front of the property, and it's complimentary unlimited shore diving. So if you've got your PADI or your BZAC qualification, you can just take the tanks and the equipment and off you go. They've sunk cannons down there as well, and they're also going to be sinking some rum. So you'll be able to dive down and see the caskets that will have the ocean aged rum, so 5 and 10 years. So that's something that's coming shortly. We also have sperm whales in Dominica. We have like 250 resident sperm whales year round, and you can go out and do whale watching tours. And one thing that we will hopefully have in the not too distant future are packages where you could actually book clients on swimming with the sperm whale tours, which will be, to be able to actually offer that finally will be amazing. So this video is a dive video, but the reason I'm going to play it and I'm going to talk over it, the reason I put it in is because the location they're diving at is a location called Champagne Reef, which whenever we do camp trips, we go up there and we snorkel it. So you could be 20 feet above the coral reefs, or you could be 3 or 4 feet above them. They're coming up to the most fish. Nemo is there. They have lionfish there. They have lobsters there. overwhelming, but there's an area that you can swim through where the hot bubbles are coming up, and that's why they call it the Champagne Reef. So because it is actually on that kind of element where you've got these volcanic bubbles coming up. So you swim through it and it's really warm and very, very therapeutic. So this image just shows, these are our 2 new dive boats that we have coming. They're just being liveried at the moment. They're due to arrive in June and they'll be operational kind of from around September, October. And because we'll have our own dive boats, we will be able to do much more comprehensive dive packages, whale watching packages, and then hopefully eventually the swimming with the sperm whale packages as well. So here, this is a really useful map. So this shows you where Fort Young Hotel and Dive Resort is. It's located right on the edge of the Caribbean Sea, and it's also in Roseau, which is the capital of Dominica. So you can walk out to the bars, the restaurants, and there's lots of new kind of trendy restaurants starting to open up. You can walk out to the French Quarter, which has all the markets. So that's actually where the cruise ships come in. So it's fabulous to have all the little market stalls that you'd want to buy your Dominica souvenirs from. And also they've got some really nice boutique shops there as well, which I always seem to get caught in and spend far too much money whenever I go, but they've got some really lovely individual pieces. You can see here as well that all of these activities that we've just kind of touched on, so the Boiling Lake, there's thermal spas, Trafalgar Falls, Take to Gorge, all of these activities, you can get to them, but with between 5 to 20 minutes, either by land, sea, or car, or walking even. Sorry, it's a bit early. I haven't had my coffee yet. So it's just a great location as well. And so we've kind of put together this package. We've taken everything that you've got, and obviously you've got your bed and breakfast room, you've got your MAP room, you've got an all-inclusive room, but we've also got an all-inclusive island included. Now you might want to take this and use it as something that you market, but we've put together, as well as your accommodation, your transfers, your meals, your beverages, you also get an island activity every day. So it might be going out and doing the snorkeling at the Champagne Reef. Sorry, I think that's a fire engine or an ambulance. I'm in Jamaica, so I'm not quite sure what that noise is, but anyway. So yeah, you could do snorkeling at the Champagne Reef one day, then you could do a nature trek the next day, then you could do swimming at Take to Gorge and do the thermal spas the following day, and then something else the day after that. So we've planned that out and given you a weekly calendar. Or you might find that your clients simply say, you know what, I really love the idea of Dominica and I love the idea of having a pre-packaged itinerary, but I prefer land rather than sea. So we can then, with our concierge, we can tailor make that for your client. But this is a great way just to get it out there. So this is the actual hotel itself. As I said, it was situated right on the edge of the Caribbean Sea. So fabulous views. This is the current block. We have 40 ocean view rooms and suites. Our lovely swimming pool that was refurbished very recently, but we do have coming on another 60 rooms and they have all been built. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the new Fort Young shortly. So this just shows the room and the kind of life around the property. Going that way, we've got fabulous restaurants as well on property. So we've got the restaurant which overlooks the Caribbean Sea here, and you can do indoor or outdoor dining. And then we've got Jack's Bar as well. So we've got 2 bars currently on property, but more will be coming shortly. So these are the rooms. They really resonate that you're in Dominica. The location, the rooms, we've got a feature wall with a map of how Dominica was in the 1700s, and that's in every room. The bright colors, you've got original art from local artists as well. And you can see it up in the corner here. This is our 1-bedroom suite, so it's actually interconnecting. And I have got a walkthrough, which I can send out to you as well, of me walking through the room on our last fam trip when we were out there. We have the Zemi Spa, which has 2 fabulous treatment rooms, which look out over the Caribbean Sea as well. Nail spa, so you can come and do some relaxing treatments. So this is Fort Young Reimagined. So I'm going to play this. I'm hoping that it doesn't lag. So this is the area where this wall that you can see here, this is the original fort wall. So Fort Young was built in 1699 as a fort to protect the island. It's been a hotel for 30 years. It's the oldest hotel on the property, but these are all the original walls. This will be the new entrance. And this is all built now. We will take handover in June, and then we'll be online by hopefully kind of October this year. So this is going to be the heart and the hub of as you walk into the property. And because it is so Dominican, you have a lot of Dominicans that come down already for dinners and drinks and meeting their friends, but this will give them a whole new area, as well as the clients that will come on holiday. So you've got this lovely new bar area, new sit down area in the courtyard. It will be a place where you can come and sit and people watch. And this is a really lovely way that they've combined the old and the new. Now, this is an original cellar from when this was a working fort. And in here, we're going to have a wine, cigar, kind of rum shop area as well. And we'll be able to do rum tastings and coffee tastings. And you come through here, and this is my favorite space. It's an art gallery. So we'll have art from local artists and art exhibitions and private viewings, and we'll do paint and sip and sip, I called it the other day. This is the that oven there, you can see that was actually built in the 1700s when this was a working fort. So these are like lovely little quirky spaces, and they'll open up a really different vibe to the property. There are lifts here, so you can go from this level right the way up to all of the floors, or you can walk up, and this is where it joins the old and the new side of the property. So you can see here, you walk straight through, that's where you've got the Caribbean Sea. There'll be an area here for like teenagers or people that want to play games and just have some time together. There's rooms to the left. There'll be a brand new state-of-the-art gym there as well. Coming down here, this will be another restaurant area. Now, the slats on the roof are really cool. If we happen to have a tiny little bit of liquid sunshine, which you do occasionally get in the Caribbean, these actually close, and it produces a solid ceiling. But while the sun's out and it's beautiful weather, they'll be open. So you can come back up here, and you can see we carry on with some of these breakout rooms. We'll have like places for teenagers to hang out and do their games and play Nintendo Switch, whatever it is that teenagers do at that time. And then we'll have a fabulous coffee area as well. We'll have a barista, so it'll be a really nice all-day cafe where people can just come, catch up with their emails, do a coffee, and there'll be like a museum element as well. We have original artifacts from when Fort Young was a fort, and a little bit of history about the property and the destination of Dominica. So this is all new. But it has been done. It was damaged in the 2017 hurricane, and since then they have been redesigning this area and regenerating it. So I'm going to stop there because the next room is like a conference room, but that shows you what the new amenities will be like and the new look of Fort Young, which is just incredible. And then we'll have, as I mentioned, the building with the rooms is already there. It's already built. And on one side, we will have a lead-in room category, which will have or has huge picture windows with stunning views of the mountains and kind of the land side of Dominica. And then on the other side, we'll have another 60 amazing rooms, and they've all got floating glass balconies, and they look out over the Caribbean Sea, and it goes up. It's higher than the block at the moment, so the views are just stunning and incredible. So that will then, of course, having this new area, we will also have more bars, we'll have more restaurant spaces, we'll be able to offer more. They actually have a roof terrace, which they're planting grass, and it will have a grass area and then an area where they're growing herbs and spices, and we'll have a restaurant that will be a plant-based restaurant. So we're not necessarily possibly in the right location for complete wellness because we're in the capital of Dominica, but because of Dominica being that lush destination with loads of flora and fauna, we'll be able to offer a really nice twist on health and wellness as well, with the gym, the spa, the yoga, the plant-based restaurant, and then all the tours and excursions that you'll be able to go out and about and do. So that's all coming on soon. We are working with My Booking Rewards as well. So you can book Fort Young and receive awards. I think it's £20 or dollars for a 4-night booking, if I'm not mistaken. And then that increases, it actually doubles for a longer stay. I've got my contact details on the screen at the moment. But one thing I would say, I've been to Dominica twice for 6 nights each time, and there is still so much that I haven't been able to see or do. So don't think of Dominica as a destination that you would do 4 nights in and done it, move on and go somewhere else. It has so much to offer, and I would highly recommend 5 to 6 nights minimum and have a really amazing packed itinerary. But if you can, a week in Dominica, and then a week in maybe Barbados, St. Lucia, Antigua would be a perfect combination. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I hope I haven't talked too long and gone over my time slot. Apologies if I have. Sarah's nodding, and I don't know if she's nodding to say yes.
Of course you've gone over, Victoria. Was we expecting anything different from you? But no, it was all good. So thank you very much. So I'm going to hand over now to Graham. Graham, take us to Dominican. You're muted, so you'll need to unmute yourself. Sorry, I muted you earlier.
Yep, can you hear me?
Yeah, all good.
All right, let's just share the screen. Let's let me come up. Is that coming up?
All good.
Yep.
Just put it into your starting
I'm
line.
trying to do, yeah, that's it. Here we go. We're good. We just get rid of this very tired face. Hi, and welcome to today's presentation on impressive resorts and spa in Punta Cana. Can you all see that? We're good, ready and to go.
All good.
I don't know why that takes over there, but we are ready to go now. So fasten those seat belts. We are ready to take you to Dominican, Punta Cana, and the beautiful all-inclusive hotel of impressive. Two sides to the resort. We've got the impressive hotel, and we've got the impressive premium. But first and foremost, just look at that. That's what your clients can enjoy when they arrive at the impressive resorts in Punta Cana. It's just 25 minutes from the airport. So after your flight, you come through the airport, and within 25 minutes, you are there. Uninterrupted views, Caribbean Sea, beautiful, beautiful white sandy beaches. And remember, it's all inclusive. So your clients can, as soon as they get there, enjoy all the drink and the food as much as they can at the impressive resorts. Now we'll do a very quick presentations. If you've got any questions, I'll answer those as well, but we can send you some fact sheets on our follow-up mail if you need it. So here we go, 4 swimming pools, one amazing beach right along there in the heart of Bavaro. 4 pools, something different in every pool, from a relaxing pool to an activity pool. And we've got restaurants right on the beachfront as well. Now there are rooms down there. We've got 654 rooms. Now that in Dom Rep is considered quite a boutique hotel, 654 rooms spread out on over 20 acres of land. It is very, very green and lush and very pleasant on the eye. But super king size rooms there for your client. And this is the standard room. That is the standard room for your clients to enjoy. And remember, we do have the impressive premium. So if your clients are in search of a little bit more luxury, a little bit more comfort, I would highly recommend they book the premium side. And you get all the branded drinks as well, all the bar. You get, you can queue jump when you go into all the restaurants. You get preference on the a la carte restaurants as well. And this is the standard premium room. There's super king size beds. You've even got a jacuzzi bath in there, guaranteed overlooking the sea. We have 255 all-inclusive rooms there on the premium side for your clients to enjoy. There's a bathroom this side, plenty of closet room, big, massive TV, Wi-Fi throughout the resorts. Everything now that your clients expect to have in a luxury resort, we've got that at the impressive hotels. Whether you're on the impressive or the impressive premium, you're going to enjoy it. Oh, yes, you are. It's not a massive resort. It's small, the quality there, and the price is amazing. There are some just amazing deals out there for your clients to have. At the moment, I did a price check this morning, and you can get a family of 2 + 2 in July and August for about £2,400. That's everybody. How good is that? Right, the bars. There are 10 bars and restaurants down there, from Asian, Japanese, we've got Italian, we've got steakhouses, and right on the beach as well. You can have your breakfast there looking over at the beach, and you can see what we call a walkover. We call it a pier, but locally they call it a walk over the sea. It's the only one in the region, ideal for weddings, but it's ideal to sit in there having a cocktail and just watch the amazing sunsets that your clients can enjoy. Oh, look at that. The resort has spent $3 million just improving the beach lately. You can see that pier coming out, or the walkway overlooking the sea. You can go along there, just see, look back on the resort, and you see how green and lush it is. But first and foremost, when you get there, you are impressed with that beautiful, beautiful beach. That's why your clients come down to Dom Rep and the Caribbean, full of turquoise waters and a beautiful white sandy beach, and you get that in abundance with the impressive results. Now, I put this picture in because I love it, because like you've got some of the restaurants there right on the beachfront, which I said a lot of hotels say they have beachfront restaurants, but this is right on the beach. But I also put it on there so you can actually see how green and lush it is and how flat it is. It's not a concrete jungle. It's spacious. There's lots of room everywhere amongst the 4 pools. But how beautiful is that region? Yeah, lovely. And if you did want to come out of the hotel, you want to maybe walk to another hotel or to bars and restaurants, although you're all inclusive, some people do like to venture out. You just come out, turn left or right, and there's bars and restaurants and activities for you to join in. There's one of the pools. We've got a kids only pool there, an activity pool. There's a full animation team in the resort, so entertaining both you and your boys and girls and your teenagers from early morning to dusk. That's all there and impressive. Now, my favorite place on the resort is obviously the gym. I do a combination of a lunge and a crunch. I call it lunch. My all-inclusive resort. But there is 24-hour gyms there. There's a hangout for the teenagers. And of course, the boys and girls want to be entertained as well. There's a fully kids club for your clients. Great experience animation team down there, and kiddies reps to enjoy, to your boys and girls to enjoy. You can leave them during the day and just chill out if you want on your beach, or you can join in with the activities for the boys and girls as well. But it's from early morning to late, from 3 to 12 years old. And then we also, everybody likes to be pampered. There's an amazing spa, impressive, but we also do beachfront cabanas, massages and treatments. So if you're single or couples, we can do that for you right on the beach. Talk about chillaxing, that is the place to do it. You know what? I think I'm going to go myself. Well, if you've got clients now, down in Dom Rep in Punta Cana, it's very good for weddings and group bookings. So if you've got any clients going down there who are getting married, the Impressive does offer this exclusive bridal suite in their spa, solely for the brides and the group. They can hang their dress, steam their dress, get it all ready, get their hair done, the makeup done, the pedicure, the manicure. That's all hidden away so nobody sees it. It's just the bride and the party, and get all prepared for their big day. Now, if you do want to get married again, we have some great locations, obviously very popular on the beach. We can, obviously the weddings take place a little bit later in the afternoon, 4 or 5 o'clock when the sun's a little bit cooler. We can do it in the shade on one of the gardens. But what is very popular now is on the pier, the walkway over this beautiful Caribbean Sea. You can get married right on the end there, and there's a couple that took the plunge and actually got married. And if she says no, you can jump overboard. Now, we are all on the same side. We really want to help you get the bookings in. So if any, you're fighting for a booking, we can contact us and we can offer you a wild card. So, you can offer you a complimentary room upgrade, maybe a bottle of wine or a romantic dinner for you. But please contact us and we can arrange that with results. So this will come from you. So it'll make you stand out even more to your clients. And I'm sure they will book again with you now. Now, what I said earlier on, nearby restaurants, there's quite a few and some great attractions. You can book excursions from within the resorts. So there's lots to do. If you're quite an active person, there's loads of water sports, from paragliding, jet skiing, banana riding, everything's down there via the beach area. But if you do want to sort of venture out, loads of restaurants, loads of historic sites to go and see around the actual area of Bavaria. And just give you even more confidence of the Impressive brand, we'll check it out on Holiday Check and Traveler's Choice. We're award-winning there. So it just gives you that confidence to book us. Now you can see, let me just get myself back up. And that's the contact address. So if anybody wants to contact us, we can send you fact sheets. We are offering £50 or $60 today. But there are incentives on MBR all the time. So make sure you log your bookings and see us. Thanks for your time. How did I do, Sarah?
Thank you, Graham. You was very quick. All good though. You covered everything perfectly.
Trying to catch up some time. Yeah.
Exactly. We've got a couple of questions that have come in. Let me just go and see if there's any restricted for you. Neil's asked Graham which resorts are on either side of impressive.
Oh, that's a good question. The answer is not so good ones.
Jim, okay, can you say, do you know which ones they are?
To be honest, I can't. I was there in July, but I can't remember. I think Berestar's quite close. Yeah, within walking distance down there, and Barcelo's just along the beachfront as well.
Okay, super. Is the all-inclusive limited to a 3 p.m. check-in and a 12 p.m. check-out, do you know, or is it from start to finish?
It's usually start to finish, and you usually picked up sort of mid-afternoon for flights, so you don't really gain anything if you people like the impressive till they actually get on the bus and leave, or the taxi and leave. But you usually picked up early afternoon for your flights, so I mean it's pretty cool down there.
Okay, how many weddings per day do you have at Impressive?
One
per day.
Yeah.
Rachel, that's your answer to that one. What is the seaweed like at the resort?
Well, the Sawgrass seaweed, it's not an issue. Where we are, it's sort of open. When I was down there, obviously we talked to the hotel quite a bit. It's not an issue at the moment.
Okay, super.
All along that beach area, not just with us, but right along the beach area. There's not a major, I mean, you'll get little clumps, but it's not a major issues as some resorts are having.
Okay, super. Thank you very much, Graham. Victoria, Joyce has asked, is the Fort Young Hotel accessible?
Accessible for people with limited wheelchairs. I would say it will be more accessible when we've got all the new rooms, because we'll have lifts. We do have some lifts in the current area, but it's kind of up, down, up, and it's not all lift accessible. So I would probably say it's not for, at the moment, it's not a resort that's suitable for people with buggies, very young children, or mobility issues.
Okay, super. Errol's asked, what does he need to do to get on a fam trip to Dominica with you?
Drop me an email. I've got a Dominica fam trip going out in November, and I've got 2 places. The only thing we ask is for agents to pay their international flights, and then we comp everything else while you're there, and we'll do lots and lots of activities. So we do swimming up Tate Gorge, we do snorkeling at the Champagne Reef, hiking.
Wow.
Yeah, snorkeling. Every day is an adventure.
Super, sounds amazing. Shayla's asked, for Dominica, which tour operators can we book through?
You can book through. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
No, it was for you, Victoria.
Okay, right. So we work with Donata, so that's gold medal. We also work with Carib Tours, so you can book through Carib Tours. If you've got a tour operator that you specifically would like to book through, then drop me an email, because if we don't have a contact with them, then we can set that up for you.
Okay, super. Thank you very much. And agent rates, do you have those?
We do. We have agent rates. And if you're coming in on a cruise and you'd like to come and see the property and have lunch and a site inspection, then please email me, because we can set that up as well.
Okay, super. Is Fort Young all-inclusive?
So we have an all-inclusive rate. We have an all-inclusive island included rate, which includes some of the excursions, and then we have a bed and breakfast and a half board rate as well.
Super, thank you.
Yeah.
And the diving, I presume, is on top. You pay.
Well, if you do the shore diving, we offer that as a unlimited complimentary offer. If you want somebody to go out with you and either buddy up with you if you're the only diver in the group, or you would just like somebody to take you and show you where the things are that they've sunk, the cannons and various different elements, then there's a small charge for that. It's something like $70 or $80. And then if you've not dived and you want to start doing your paddy while you're there, they can start you off literally from the pool. That was something else that we did on our last fam trip. So we had all the agents in the pool learning how to clear your regulator, learning how to breathe, learning how to clear your mask, and making sure that you felt comfortable submerged. And then we took them out and we did shore diving. For those who wanted to carry on and do the shore diving, we took them out just to about 20 feet. About 20 feet. And then for those that didn't, they snorkeled on the top.
Super, thank you very much. And Victoria, do you work with, sorry, that was my cat just jumping on this screen. Naughty boy.
Got the dog here.
Sorry, it was really naughty then. He just jumped straight on. Do you work with Delta Vacations in the US?
I'm not
Or
sure if we do.
Delta?
Let me check that if we work with Delta, if we've got an agreement with them. I will
Okay,
check.
super. Graham, same question to you. Do you work with Delta Vacations in the US? Or could you find out?
I believe they do. The US side, the US sort of sales team work with the wholesalers throughout the sort of US regions, and Delta being one of the bigger ones, I'd imagine they would work there. But I can always confirm that.
Super.
Contact the agent just contacts at sales.uk, and we can confirm the US wholesalers.
Brilliant, thank you very much. Nicole's asked for your email, Vic. I will send a copy of the recording out, and I'll send Victoria, Graham, and also Linda's email addresses for you, so you'll all be able to get those, so don't worry about that one. Let's have a look. Any other questions?
Graham's doing well keeping his
Oh.
details on the screen. I think we should have an end screen that has everyone's contact details on it.
Exactly, yeah.
I've got my dog on the app. He hasn't seen me for a week.
Graham,
Oh.
can German travel agents also get the wild card?
Anybody who, if they contact us on that email address, we can arrange it, and we'll sort it out at the result end.
Super, thank you very
I'm going to
much.
get my free advertising off now for everybody. Otherwise, don't upset Victoria.
Brilliant. And Claudina, the same for you. If you just email the sales.uk@impressiveresorts.co.uk. Graham, you've removed your screen, and I was.
Oh, sorry. I can tell.
What
Because
was the
Victoria, I
email
wanted to
address?
keep Victoria happy, because she was moaning about the screen. But if you can just contact sales.uk impressive dash, let me just get that right for you. Impressive-cist.com.
Okay, I'll send it out anyway, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, super. I think that's. Oh, hang on, Linda's here. Linda, we have a couple of questions for you. Majestic does work with Delta Vacation, she's just saying here. Linda, I need you to come onto the webinar, so I'm going to see if I can find you. Hang on. I think this will actually be Sandra though, just bear with me. Linda, I'm just going to re-invite you on or Sandra, because I need you to ask the question. There she is.
No one's showing off.
I know. Well, I'm just trying to show everyone the view from my balcony while Sarah's doing what she's doing.
Ah, that looks sweet, Victoria.
Yeah.
Linda, is that you or is that Sandra?
Sarah.
Sandra, hello. Sorry, you was here in the. Let me just change you over. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to get to the part of the day where we go into the chat and we're going to ask you a question. So if everybody goes to chat, and make sure that your drop down says everyone. So just as a reminder, every single person on the webinar today will be entered into the spin to win. If you answer these questions correctly, so we've got 3 questions from 3 of the hosts. If you're the fastest finger and you answer correctly, you'll get 10 entries into the win. So, Graham,
yes.
What is your question, please?
Yes, I very briefly mentioned how many dollars have they spent on the beach at the Impressive Resort to reform it, redo it, make it white, beautiful white sandy beaches. How many dollars did they spend?
How many dollars? Let's have a look.
Oh.
Neil, I think you went a bit trigger happy. Here we go.
Coming in.
So everybody's pretty much saying 3 million. Would that be the correct answer?
That is 100% correct.
Okay, super. So Kamisha, you were the first person, so I'm just writing your name down. Okay. Sandra, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Hello, Sandra. So Sandra's Linda's colleague from Majestic Resorts. Sandra, what is your question, please?
Gonna ask, what is the basic standard room category in our hotels?
What is the basic standard room category in your hotels?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we've got a bit of a mix here. We've got We've got the colonial, we've got a a colonia and a junior suite. Is one of those correct?
Junior suite will be the correct answer. Mhm.
Excellent. So Emma, you were the first person. So thank you very much. And last but not least, Victoria.
Okay, so I mentioned quite a lot of different options when it comes to the packages that we offer. What was the name of the package that includes the island activities? All in. Oh, it's going so fast. Hang on, I'm trying to go back. So the answer is all-inclusive, island included.
All-inclusive, island included. Okay, Emma was the first person. Emma, you've already been picked, so you can't be picked again. So all-inclusive.
Sorry, Emma.
All-inclusive, island inclusive. Catherine was the next person. So Catherine Plunkett, right, writing those names down, super amazing. A big massive thank you to Graham, Victoria, Linda, and also Sandra for hosting us today and telling us all about their wonderful properties. A big thank you to all the agents. I know we've overrun today. We'll blame Victoria for that, but that's fine.
I'm
Yes,
really
you
sorry. Graham told me to. It was a dare.
We're loving it. I think everybody's learned a lot anyway. I will send the recordings out. If you've got any other questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to any of the speakers today. They will be delighted to help you. Thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye, Graham.
Bye. See you soon, Vic.